So, and then I'm like, what's the deal with airline food?
I can't believe you just said that. That was hilarious, dude.
Oh
I
man,
can't believe it.
I
That's one of the
mean,
best jokes I've heard.
what's
Like,
the
I really
deal
don't
with
know
it?
what
I
is
mean,
the deal
I
with
don't
airline
know
food.
what's the deal with airline food. I was just like,
Yeah, I mean, like, they serve you food, and it's like, dude, what's the
and
deal?
it's on an
That's airline
airplane, and
food.
you're like, how did they get this food? Is there like a
And then
secret
it's all like
farm?
through the sky,
And
and
then
it's
it
like a,
crashes, and then you're like, oop, rip Kobe Bryant.
and then we're all like, what's the deal with airline food?
I mean, what's the deal with it? I just don't get it.
I know. Usually it tastes better, but
Usually,
no.
but no.
Now it doesn't. Like, if you had a piece of steak on the ground, it would be taste fine, right? But
Yeah.
then when you go in the sky, it tastes less good.
Well, it's because
Imagine if
it's in
there
the
was some
sky. All right.
scientific reason. Yeah, I know, right? The sky is a dangerous place, full of predators. What is the deal with airline food, Dean? I really have to answer. I
Dude,
need the
okay,
answer.
okay, here's the answer, dude. Are you ready?
The deal is,
Alright, so if you kill a cow on the ground, that's ground level food, right? So you're gonna
uh-huh,
enjoy it most on the ground.
dude, ground beef, ground beef. Compose yourself.
I'm sorry. So, but if you kill it in the air, dude, it's gonna taste better in the air. You can't take something from the ground and put it in the air. It won't taste good.
So, do they make pretzels in the sky?
Do they make pretzels in the... No, I don't think so.
Then why do they taste so good on airplanes?
Pretzels?
What's the deal with airline food, Dean?
Dude, I don't know. Like, what's the deal
Dude,
with
that's
it?
crazy. Like, imagine if there was some scientific reason because of the ozone layer or something like that.
Dude,
That'd be
like the
insane.
ozone layer. What is the
So,
ozone
what is
layer,
the deal
dude?
with airline fear? What?
What's
Oh,
what's the ozone layer, dude?
what's the deal with the ozone layer? Why do we have
Yeah,
that?
I'm like, is it gone already? Jeez, I don't like it. I want it to go
Dude,
away.
the ozone layer should not exist.
I know,
Imagine.
like, it's only caused us more problems.
I know, right?
Name one thing the
Global
ozone
warming.
layer has done for us. That's right.
You're right.
You
Exactly.
can't.
For all you viewers at home, we strongly disagree with the principles of everything related to anything on Earth.
No, anything in the sky, Daniel.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I may
We
have
we
made a
don't like the
mistake.
sky.
We don't like the sky. The look in the
Space,
sky. It
man, we don't
looks
like
down on us. Dude, it looks down on us.
we don't
Don't we
like the
hate the sky?
stars. We don't like we don't like the planets, dude. Like, get out of my get out of my room.
So I have a chronic fear of being afraid of the dark because my cousin used to jump out at me from random dark places. Can you believe that
But
guy?
space isn't dark.
Yes, it is dark, Dean.
No, it's
Space is
not.
dark.
Space is lit up from the stars.
Dean, that answer that you just gave, it's like the question, what's the deal with airline food?
Dude,
It
I
has
know
no
that's what
answer.
it has no answer. What is the deal with it?
Like, if anyone could tell us what the deal with airline food is, I'd never believe them
it
because they're probably just lying.
exactly. In
They're
the
trying to
comments down
convince us into
below,
their
try your
looks.
futile attempts to tell us what's the deal with airline food.
I'm guaranteed we're gonna block your comment immediately.
Because no one knows. No one knows what the deal is.
Yeah, what is the deal with airline food,
I
Dean?
just don't know what's the deal with it.
What is the deal with airline food?
I don't know. I don't know where to go now.
How about I tell a story
Dude, tell it.
about a
Tell it.
life that,
About a life.
dude, about a life.
Whose life
So I
is
haven't been
this?
on a plane in a long time, right?
Right.
And then I came to the wait, the guy who passes out food came to us, and I asked him this question: what's the deal with airline food? You know what he gave
No
me? He
way.
gave me no answer. He didn't reply. He just gave me a bag of pretzels and left. Imagine that.
Dude, he didn't know the answer.
He didn't know the answer. He was just perplexed by my question.
He ended up
He left
jumping out of the
immediately.
plane. He was so perplexed.
Don't worry, kids. He had the parachute.
He actually had a seat cushion.
Ah, smart
We were
man.
over the
Pull
ocean
those.
and he thought he could float.
Imagine thinking you can float. Dude, humans don't float.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I float.
Dude, do you float?
I'm pretty sure I've floated before.
Burn the witch, burn the witch, burn the witch.
No, dude. It's if a witch doesn't. No, if a witch floats, then she's not a witch. Mr.
So,
Sinks.
wait, no, that doesn't work
No, no, no. That's how it went. I remember.
because if you had the log attached to yourself, right? If you had the log attached to yourself and they say if you float, you are if not a witch,
Yes,
then all the
but
humans would drown and then that'd be false.
no.
It
Okay.
had to be, no, if they've attached the log to you and you did float, they'd say you are a witch. So there's no way of escaping
No,
it.
they wouldn't. They would say God has spared you, so you must not be a witch.
I never thought of it like that.
Yes, that's how it went, dude.
Huh. Neat.
Neat, dude. That's so neat.
Cornbread.
Cornbread, dude.
Dude,
What's
cornbread.
the deal with cornbread?
Dude, what is the deal with cornbread? It's like bread and corn at the same time.
That's what I've been wondering. It's just like
And
be
then, like,
one
sometimes
thing.
it's
You can't
sweet,
be both.
sometimes it's sweet, and sometimes it's salty.
Right.
Sometimes it's solid, sometimes it's soft.
Sometimes
Do
it's
you
corn,
understand?
sometimes it's bread. I just don't get it.
None of these things make sense.
Just like, what's the deal with cornbread?
What is the deal? You know what that reminds me of?
What?
What's the deal with airline food?
Gee, that's
Like,
what
I
I've been wondering
swear.
this entire time. We've never found the answer.
Yeah, I know, right? Dude, Big Mac.
Big Mac, dude?
Dude, Big Mac.
What about it? What about Big Mac?
Dude, what's the deal with Big Macs?
I
Why
like
can't
Big
it just be
Macs,
small
dude.
Mac? Where's the small Mac?
Where's the small Mac?
Dude, where is the Mac?
Dude, the Mac is locked up and produces the big, small, and medium Macs.
Dude, imagine if you could buy a small Mac from McDonald's. I would love to go up to one of the one of the receptionists and ask, "Can I have a small Mac?"
And then I'll come after you and I'll say, "Can I have a medium Mac?" And then the guy after me will say, can I have a large Mac?"
Huh. I wonder what they'd give us.
They'd give us a Big Mac, but it was like it's just one patty.
Imagine just getting your just sandwich chopped into thirds. Here's your small Mac. Dean,
I'm
tell us a story of your past.
a story of my past. All right, here we go. So this one time, right, I was in a Burger King, right,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw him, Daniel.
You saw him, dude?
I saw the Burger King.
You saw the Burger King
Dude,
himself, too? That's
I
insane.
saw him. I saw the Burger King.
That's insane. I
And
can't believe it.
you want to know what I said to him?
What's the deal with airline food?
No, not even close, dude.
No, you asked a more complicated question than that.
I I did. I said, "King, oh my liege." I said, "What's the deal with airline food?"
Dude, you said that?
Dude,
Bro, what did he respond to that with?
he did not respond. He looked
Did he just
longingly into my eyes. There was a deep connection there.
anything else? Did he
Nope, he
respond?
just stared at me for like 30 minutes.
And then your parents dragged you away?
No, dude, I have no parents.
Ah, I see.
They got taken by the king.
The king took your parents for asking such a complicated question.
He still has them hostage.
You poor soul. What if you were about to go to heaven, but God said, "What's the deal with airline food?"
Dude, what is the deal with airline food?
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, actually, what is the deal with airline food? Why does it
I'm just so
always devolve like that?
I don't know,
What
dude, because it's the
is
answer
the deal
to
with airline?
everything. You're like, is there a god? No. What's the deal with airline food?
What is the deal with airline food?
If you ever figure out what the deal is with airline food, then you'll figure out every other question in the universe.
Exactly. That's why we can't know. The only human, you know, the first human probably said, "What's the deal with airline food?" And that's why we're all here.
That's why we're all here.
Yeah,
The fall of man was Adam asking the question, "What's the deal with airline food?" And even God didn't know, and so he sentenced us.
here.
Yep. To wonder the eternal question.
What is the deal with airline food?
I know.
That's insane.
Will anybody ever find out what the deal is with the airline food? Do you think
I
there'll ever
don't know,
be?
man.
You think there'll be a prophet preaching about he knows what the deal is?
You know, I don't know.
What
One
happened?
time when it was snowing, dude, we were rolling up this giant snowball, right?
Right?
Uh-huh. And
Uh huh.
so we were trying to put snow back onto the path where we were sledding before because it was all just the snow was gone. Snow was completely gone.
Where did it go?
Probably asked the question what the deal with airline food was, and then the sun was like, no, and then it evaporated.
Dude,
You
that's
know?
how every
It had to
piece of
have
snow
gone.
evaporates. Snow becomes
Yeah,
sentient. Ask what's to do with airline food, then it evaporates back into water vapor for
and that's how the
punishment.
water cycle formed.
It's just what's the deal with airline food?
I know. It's the center question. What is the deal with airline food?
That's the title of this podcast. What's the deal with airline food?
No, we're just going to title the podcast, What's the Deal?
You're right. Dude, what is the deal?
Dude, but anyways, back to my story.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were rolling up the ball, and we were gonna put it down the path where there was no snow, right? And
Right.
so they said, okay, we're good, and they rolled it down, but then it diverged its path, and so we were at his house, and we're like, not neighbors, but we're like separated by a road. So the ball, instead of going down the hill in the straight direction, it went to the right and curved to where the road was, and there were cars coming down that road, and it was very, very bad, right?
Right.
So what I decided to do, the heroic me myself, I jumped on that snowball. The thing was like twice my size, just saying, and I jumped into it, right? The thing crushed me. I was crushed beneath the weight of the snowball, but I saved it from rolling off to the road. They asked me if I was okay. You know what I responded with?
What's the deal with airline food?
I asked them what the deal with airline food was. And then when I
Dude,
looked back, dude, apparently it wasn't even me who said it. It was the ball of snow and
the
then
ball,
magically disappeared.
because it became sentient. I mean, that's how it
Exactly.
all works.
It was like an angel in disguise. Dude, is that what happens to the snow angels? They go back to God when they ask the deal with airline food is?
Do they get the answer?
I don't know. Maybe.
If we
Does
make
God
enough,
even know what the answer is with airline food, dude?
I don't
What's the
know.
deal?
What is the deal?
So this one time when I was with my cousin, right? Because we have lots of fun times together. So we were just running across this pool trying to hit a ball back and forth, and we were all in our dry clothes, and we didn't want to get in the pool. So we were just
Right.
rolling around, right? Not
Right.
rolling around, but we were, just running around the pool. And
Yeah.
it's wet and stuff, so we were pretty dumb. So we walked around for a while, and then he started to say, "Let's play tag." And I said, "Okay," because I was young and naive by then. But so we were running around the pool and I tried to stop myself because I got cornered, and so tried to stop myself, right? But it's
Right.
slippery, so I fell right on my bum and I smashed right into the wall, and that was very painful. And then he laughed at me, and so I threw him into the pool, and then he got mad, and then I was thrown into the pool afterwards. It was pretty crazy.
One
There was
time,
a dude. There was this. No,
do
let me.
not interrupt the story.
Dude, I'm not interrupting the story, dude. You interrupted
I
my
I
story.
will ask the question, dude.
Oh, you're gonna ask the question? What's the
Yeah.
question?
What's the deal with airline food?
Dude, what is the deal with
I
airline food?
know. What is
It's
the deal?
insane. Like, it always diverges back to this one question.
What is
What
the
is
deal?
the deal with airline food? It's
So
insane.
so back to my obviously better story.
Uh-huh.
So I was in this pool, right?
Uh-huh.
And we had this trash can, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got down as deep as we could in the pool. It was a pretty deep pool. And we put the
That's crazy.
trash can over our head.
Oh.
And we were
And
able to
you
breathe.
were able to breathe underwater?
And my cousin almost drowned
How?
because he accidentally let all the water in and we were at the
Oh,
bottom of the pool.
dude.
And
What
to
a
get
dumb guy.
down to the bottom, you had to like sit on the trash can. And we didn't know we didn't know he had no air left. And so he almost drowned.
That poor soul.
Pretty funny though.
That's pretty funny. Imagine going through a doorway and then you just see your cousin jump on you from the roof. It's pretty scary, right?
Wait, how can you go through a doorway and then get jumped on from the roof?
So you see, what I meant was to say was this man. So through the doorway, it's like not that. It's like a hallway-ish kind of thing when you go through the doorway. So he used his feet and hands to climb up like Spider-Man, right? On the top of the doorway and wait for me, just me, no one else. It was just me to jump down and scare me. As usual, I'm frightened by these things. This man jumps down from the roof and he lands right on me, man. I was scared half to death. And then guess what?
What?
2 minutes later, we were trying to recuperate, so we played some Minecraft, right? Just on the
Right.
Xbox, the demo version, because, we're poor and stuff like that.
Right.
So, so,
Gaming laptop.
no, no, I'm not talking about that, man. I'm talking about his Xbox 360 at the time.
Hmm.
So we went there, right? And near the edge of the world, a creeper blew up, and like the edge of the demo world. So we couldn't build or break blocks at the edge of the world. We couldn't leave.
Right.
And this creeper exploded on me and made me fall into a cave. And because we were brothers and we were little, we had to take turns and stuff on the game. And I just started my turn and I went to the edge of the world. The creeper blew up, I fell in the cave, and I couldn't break a block. I was stuck. I didn't have any blocks on me. I was just stuck down there. I asked him, "Hey, can I have another turn when the timer's up?" And he said no. He got me very mad that day. So a couple of weeks or months probably later, I was still mad at him because he didn't let me play Minecraft again, right? So when we were on we were on the boat and we were tubing and stuff. And just as we were about to start tubing
Wait,
and the
wait, wait. Hold
the
on. You have a boat?
no, no, no. So my cousin used to have a boat, and we used to go to this lake. I don't know what it was, but we went to the lake, and so we were starting the boat, right? And it started to pick up speed, not much speed, because we were just starting to go forward. And I jumped off the boat and clotheslined the man pretty much into the water with me. It was pretty funny.
It's a pretty funny story.
It's a pretty funny story. What do you got, Dean?
Well, you know what I got?
The deal with airline food?
No, dude, I got the end of the podcast, man.
Really, dude?
Dude,
Aw.
this is the first episode. What's the deal with airline
What is the
food?
deal?
Dude, I just don't know. Any final closing words, dude?
Hmm.
Well, those are some good closing words.
Yes, they are.
Can we get one final what's the deal with airline food?
Together now, Dean.
Alright.
Three, two,
What's the
one.
deal with
What's the deal with
airline
airline
food?
food?
Good.
Goodbye.
But yeah.
Bye.